My name is Fiona Kearns, and I will be an example for young women in chemistry by investigating the atomistic interactions that drive the natural world. When I was a kid, my favorite question was why? Why are plants green? Why is the sky blue? But as I continued in my education, I found that same pattern. Ultimately, every one of my questions boiled down to an atomic level answer, something to do with the bonds between the atoms, and that is when I knew that chemistry was what my real passion was, because all of my questions I felt were being answered with the power of chemistry. Children are all very inquisitive, and I think at some point, young girls, for some reason, they stop pursuing that inquisition. And I want to encourage that in young women, and I think one way to do that is to serve as an example. If I'm passionate about my research, this might help promote young women in chemistry and in science in general. I knew I wanted to do research at some point in my undergraduate career. So I looked all over the state of Florida, and I came to USF for an honors college weekend. My dad came with me, and I remember within the first hour they had a little poster session, and I remember immediately thinking, this is what I want to do. They had so much emphasis on undergraduate research and participation and undergraduates interacting with faculty. That's when I wanted to come to USF. I do computational biophysics, so we are computationally modeling the proteins, and then we can understand these atomistic interactions that we might not be able to understand through traditional wet chemistry in a laboratory. And it's getting a much smaller scale picture on the whole process of what the protein is doing. I was in the honors college while at USF, and it was definitely a positive experience. There were a lot of resources. It felt like there was a lot of investment in the honors college students, and I really appreciated that. I've always felt the most supported and enthusiastically supported by all of my advisors at USF. USF is in no way a place where they want you to be complacent. They want you to get out and really expand your horizons as a student. We're learning new things about proteins every day, and this is what my true passion is. I really want to understand how proteins work, how proteins are controlling nature. They're fundamental pieces of life on planet Earth, and I want to understand how they work so that I can understand how life works. I'm Fiona Kearns, and I am a bull.